The news with Gina Grad.
Of course, you have to have the heartbreaking part where Dennis Rodman's daughter is now explaining that he was never a part of my life.
Sure.
And he's there crying, going, I don't know how to be a dad. And it's like, okay, everybody, this is what happens when daddy leaves.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, our long national nightmare is over, thank God. Jersey Shore star Mike the Situation Sorrentino is out of prison. That is as of Thursday morning, completed his 8-month sentence. 37 years old, he left the Federal Correctional Institution in Otisville, New York, with MTV cameras right there documenting the release for Jersey Shore Family Vacation. The TV personality was sentenced in October 2018 after pleading guilty that January to tax evasion. He admitted to abstaining from paying the full amount he owes. And not just him, his older brother Mark was slapped with a 2-year sentence for his participation in the felony. The siblings have received nearly $9 million upon falsifying their taxes.
Tell you, that's one. There's two things the government is on top of. It's not so much large item pickup, because there's been like a dishwasher sitting on the fucking sidewalk up the street from here for like 3 weeks, and they're not that good at getting rid of graffiti, and they're not that good at potholes and things of that nature.
But
parking tickets and taxes, they are
that's
good.
their jam.
That is, man.
Same way across the pond?
In the UK, yeah, pretty similar.
Yeah.
Pretty similar.
Yeah,
but
people
I grew up in the libertarian paradise of Saudi Arabia, so
No income tax.
no tax period.
Wow.
No taxes.
Wow.
Live show.
People, it's amazing how good people get at collecting things that help them.
Oh, yeah.
And how bad they get at just kind of doing the right thing just because they should.
Yeah,
Absolutely right. It's insane.
Did the Jersey Shore craze reach the UK?
Fortunately not. But they have Geordie Shore there.
I was saying, do you guys have like Liverpool Shore?
They have Geordie Shore, which is Newcastle.
Really?
Yeah, Geordie Shore.
Are they
really?
Yeah.
Are they big
Are they as
personalities?
horrible
Yeah, I
as
was gonna
ours?
say.
I've never watched any of it.
I said big personalities. You just said horrible.
Yeah, it's definitely got its audience. I don't think they still do the show now. They've got sort of similar things that they do now. I don't even own a television, but even if I did, reality TV is just not my thing. Never has
Except for the British baking show.
Oh,
That's
yeah?
the best.
I've never seen that either.
It's very popular.
Is that the Great British Bake Off? That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's so good.
Yeah, I've heard of most things, but I haven't watched them.
Well, we've been talking. It's just been coming up in the news a lot, talking about athletes and the way they save money. And now Gronk is in the spotlight. 3-time Super Bowl champion Rob Gronkowski.
3 times, fool!
Doesn't take any chances with his money, according to Yahoo Sports. He told Fox Business that he doesn't spend a dime of his NFL income. He strictly lives off his endorsements. Gronk first detailed this frugalness back in 2015 in his book, It's Good to Be Gronk. The former tight end announced his retirement after 9 seasons with the New England Patriots. He earned more than $50 million, and he's going full Leno. He doesn't spend that money.
Leno famously doesn't spend his Tonight Show money; just spend his gig money or his corporate gig money
Doritos
or stand-up money or Doritos money. Gronk, here's the thing about Gronk. All he needs is a Natty Light, and everyone buys him beers at the bar anyway, right? Like I don't feel like that guy.
Low overhead.
I don't. Yeah, I don't feel like he likes stuff. Like I'm not stuff, but I mean, like some guys you see with all the sports cars and the yachts and all that kind of stuff. He just seems like he wants to have experiences.
He's a simple man.
You know
Simple pleasures.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just wants to go to Vegas and party, and everyone's buying him shots.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything.
He doesn't need money.
By the way, did we talk about, and did you see the article that Tom Brady said Antonio Brown can move in with him? Just to kind of get his head straight and kind of give him a little discipline?
I don't think we talked about it, but I think I'd heard about it.
What are the odds of that happening?
Well,
Would Giselle allow that?
It's a reality show.
Let me tell you, I mean, as a dude who lived in a 1-bedroom apartment with 3 dudes, it sucks. But when you have 14,000 square feet,
Never see 'em.
They're rooms you don't go into. And if somebody wants to, and they got their own bathroom and the whole thing, like you can live with people if you got enough square footage and their own entrance and that kind of stuff. It ain't no big deal.
I wonder if that was like a Belichick Brady conversation. Like, look, you're the captain. We need your help. He's got to move in with you. You got to help us get him where he needs to be. Because that's kind of what he did with what's his name? Gladiator podcast. He ended up Hernandez.
Oh, Aaron. Oh.
It seemed like he was sort of tasked with taking him under his wing a little bit.
I think Tom Brady has figured out that the life of an NFL player is usually pretty short, and instead of getting into contract disputes or blowouts with GMs or coaches or traveling from one team to the other, I should treat my body like a temple. I should be as magnanimous as possible. I'll be the 17th highest paid quarterback in the league with the most Super Bowl rings. But the way I get to the most Super Bowl rings is leave money on the table so we can bring in a supporting cast and everything. Right. And he is, I don't want to say crazy like a fox, but he is realizing that it's the greatest. And it's not delayed gratification, but it's like at some point you're going to be retired and you shall be the greatest of all time because you didn't get grabby for the money, or, you could have won 2 Super Bowls and Baltimore's backed up a Brinks truck to my front door and I'm hammering and then gone there, had some 500 seasons because the coach was bad. And whatever. He is cementing his legacy of the greatest of all time, and do not worry, he shall get paid for the rest of his life.
Right.
Sorry, Brian. Yeah.
Oh, now I was going to say, what's more valuable, an extra $25 million at the end of your career, or not being able to have that conversation about who's the greatest without you? Like, you're in that conversation regardless.
And don't worry, Campbell's soup will fill the void.
What's the difference between $100 million and $125 million? Like, honestly,
yeah, but even money-wise, that guy's going to get paid to wear watches, drive Aston Martins, eat Hungry Man dinners. I mean, it'll never end because he'll be wearing all his Super Bowl rings while he's reaching for the spoon, eating the Hungry Man soup or whatever the hell it is.
Chicken and dumplings.
Yeah.
A French company has been found liable for the death of an employee who had cardiac arrest while having sex with a stranger on a business trip, according to the BBC. So listen to this. The firm had argued the man was not carrying out professional duties, obviously, when he joined this guest in her hotel room. But under French law, an employer is responsible for any accident occurring during a business trip. That's according to the judges. The man they call Xavier X was working as an engineer for a railway service in Paris. He died at a hotel during a trip to central France in 2013 as a result of what the employer called an extramarital relationship with a perfect stranger. The company challenged a decision by the state health insurance provider.
She was perfect.
The provider defended its position by insisting that sexual activity is normal, like taking a shower or having a meal. He was just doing something you do on a business trip. In its ruling, the Paris appeals court upheld this view.
So many questions.
So many questions.
So many questions.
Let's Skype your mom in. I feel like she has wisdom. I don't know. I wouldn't pay out.
Really?
The last sentence I actually didn't get to. An employee on a business trip is entitled to social protection, quote, over the whole time of his mission, regardless of the circumstances, it says.
Okay.
He's not doing anything illegal.
No. Now, obviously, if you drank too much and got alcohol poisoning and died, or you OD'd on drugs, that would be sort of self-induced. Would that cover it? Would this cover like a drug overdose? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sounds like you're on their watch.
Yeah, if it's accidental, probably. If you commit suicide, maybe not.
Yeah,
or if you get shot robbing a bank. Well, I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? If you're doing something illegal.
I got to move to France.
This Louisville show is going to be awesome.
Number 2, you
guys paying out.
First, the suffering wife of 27 years. Good news and bad news.
Yeah.
Well, your man expired in the arms and vagina of a stranger. But
what?
Whoa, hold on. You see this foam core novelty oversized check?
Yeah.
Is that a lit check?
I have a smaller version that you can actually hammer later on today.
Oh, you don't say?
Yeah.
Okay.
There you go.
My grieving is ramping up a little bit. I'm getting through it faster than I thought I would.
Yeah. Now, I know it sends a mixed message to underwrite this kind of behavior. Like, we don't want to reward it.
No, in the memo of the check, it says for banging a stranger. Ignore that.
It's cashable, though, right?
Still, yeah, absolutely.
That's right. I love the neighbor who was out of town and goes, Sheila, you got a new car, and what happened to Stan? Well, hear me out.
I'm going to put on a pot of coffee.
There's a connection. There is a connection.
Kobe's wife has a beautiful ring.
Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
Huge diamond. So Demi Moore, have we ever figured that out in 30 years? Okay. She has taken it all off for Harper's Bazaar. She looks great.
Oh, no.
56-year-old mom of 3 adult daughters appears completely nude except for a little hat, a little bracelet. She's on the cover the first time she's stripped down for the magazine. That was 1991. Of course, the Vanity Fair cover where she was very pregnant.
And I say this, in a world of sort of airbrushing and color correction and boob jobs and hair
Botox.
Extensions and Botox and stuff, does it really, in the right angle and everything, does it really matter anymore? You know, I mean, it's sort of like, she looks amazing. It's like, we can make her look amazing if we need to make her look amazing.
Even if she does look amazing on her own merits, you're right. All the things of today, the airbrushing and the
They
digital,
will get her to 100%.
Yeah, what I'm saying, it takes our appreciation down a notch.
Well, think about everybody on TV with a perfect smile. Like, remember, that was a kind of act of God. Like, well, chick's cute, but she does have the weird tooth.
Right.
You know, like whatever it is. Now everyone just has the caps and the veneers, and it all looks perfect, and everyone just looks perfect all the time. And it's kind of like, I don't know. I feel like, and you know, for guys, you can get your hair put back on. Sorry, Ball.
What? Wait, hold on.
He's listening.
Wait,
You
what?
get the teeth put on, the boob jobs and everything. I don't know.
Why do I want the?
I never thought of her as super sexy.
Really?
No.
Back in the day?
No, I was never. There's so many to choose from. Like we was talking. Like you love Elizabeth
Liz
Hurley.
Hurley.
Yeah, Liz Hurley. Like there are Liz Hurleys out there. These are the ones that are getting their teeth capped and the boob jobs and all that kind of stuff. They're trying to get up to that level, but we have Liz Hurley. What do we need this for?
Demi Moore in her prime, to me, was very beautiful, but was like the top of cute mountain. You know what I
Yes.
mean? Like,
You know, Phoebe Cates, top of Cute Mountain.
No,
Yeah.
Phoebe Cates is
Phoebe Cates was hot.
was hot.
Yeah, yeah.
Phoebe Cates
What?
much better
yeah,
looking
in her
than
prime,
Moore.
absolutely.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
I'm shocked.
Really?
Phoebe
She's
Cates
so
is much
just
better
cute
looking.
girl
now.
next door,
She's
wide-eyed.
much more naturally beautiful than
Interesting.
Demi Moore ever was.
Okay. Well,
That's
glad I
right.
brought that up.
Yeah.
Glad we cleared it up for you.
Yeah.
So
Now
interesting.
Jennifer Aniston, fine.
She's on Cute Mountain.
Cute.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Phoebe Cates is beautiful.
Wow. Where do we ever figure out where she is? She hasn't been.
Kevin Kline.
She's
right?
not on Cute Mountain anymore.
Yeah. Okay.
I think she kind of went Jodie Foster, and in a certain
reclusive.
sense, where she just went like, I don't want to fucking go to Craig's and go to dinner and have
Right.
people take pictures of me.
Where are
and
you talking
shit.
about Aniston or talking about what's her face?
No, Phoebe Cates.
That's
No,
what I
Phoebe
thought. That's what I
Cates.
thought.
Yeah, I think she just sort of went, I don't need to do this.
No.
She retired from acting in '94.
After Gremlins 2.
That makes sense.
Yeah, she
Did she-
returned to acting in 2001 for the film The Anniversary Party as a favor to her best friend, Jennifer Jason Leigh. And then in 2015, she provided the voice of her Gremlins character, Kate, for the video game Lego Dimensions. So that's the only other thing after she retired.
Gina, that's who you lost out to.
Gina does a little VO work.
Sometimes.
She's probably insanely sane.
Yeah.
And probably just went, fuck it.
Probably has 2 or 3
I have
kids.
money.
And
I
she's
gotta-
still BFF with Jennifer Jason Leigh after Fast Times how many years ago?
And her husband is an earner, and she's went, fuck it. Like,
Good
I
for
like
her.
raising kids and
Gina
not,
should
not being stopped.
bring to us a list of beauties from the past, and we'll tell her if they're on Cute Mountain or if they're,
Yes, thank you. Please tell me who.
Well, no.
who
You obviously
deem
didn't-
worthy.
you obviously didn't
I
know.
thought if the Rushmore of cute, Phoebe Cates is queen. I didn't know she was hot.
She
Do
is
you know,
hot.
We need to show a picture to Zuby because
don't
I'm not
actually
sure he
know who
knows.
she is.
She's you can be hot and cute
Oh,
at
I
the same
know.
time. Like, just, do we have a friend? No, Giselle Bundchen
Right.
is not cute. She's
Yeah.
strikingly beautiful.
She's striking, yeah.
But Phoebe Cates is beautiful and cute.
Okay.
That's how it works.
the Reese Witherspoon effect. Although she's more cute than hot.
Yeah. Although I saw her in person the other day.
Spunky.
She's so small
Yeah.
in real life that you just
Wouldn't know.
can't elevate her to that level,
Yeah, I'm
you
with
know,
you.
because there's not enough there.
Petite.
Very petite.
Yeah.
Perfect. You know
Zuby,
where I
you
saw
agree?
her?
You agree, I assume?
Well, it's on what that?
Oh,
I missed that
just
one.
She doesn't
I
have
missed
a
that one.
TV.
Yeah, I'm staying out of trouble.
Phoebe Cates opened a boutique in New York in 2005 and supposedly works there a lot. I saw Reese Witherspoon exactly where Reese Witherspoon should have been on a Sunday.
Runyon.
Whole Foods?
Malibu, Point Doom. There's like a little market and like a highfalutin ice cream place that makes like smoothies and stuff.
Yeah.
Her and her man and kids apparently look like a couple of her kids or whatever, buying the high-end froyo in Malibu on a Sunday at like 2 in the afternoon, just hanging out. Yeah.
She could be nowhere else.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there she is.
Oh, that's good.
Hot.
I'm sorry. That's cute and hot.
Okay.
That's both.
I mean, sure. I'm not denying it. I'm just.
Why do you have a problem with this, Gina?
I don't.
Get that list together.
All right.
All right, let's do one more.
All right. Well, a new survey has shed some light on science fiction-based fantasies, more popular than you'd imagine, as are a few other. Oh, you're going to... Interesting. I want to get your take on a few of these others. Sex psychologist Dr. Justin LeMiller surveyed more than 4,000 Americans about their sexual fantasies for his book called Tell Me What You Want. The survey revealed that more than half of the respondents had fantasies about a fictional character from a book or a film. Brian.
Let me ask here.
Loves those movies.
My goal sexually was to fuck hot chicks. Never got beyond that. Like, I didn't have any put this fucking wig on or any of that shit.
You're not a furry?
The plan was...
Talk to me in Klingon.
You try to convince the hottest chick you can find to let you have sex with her. That was the plan.
Game.
That's the game. That's the only game.
Still a fantasy.
There is nothing... The fantasy draft is coming up. I got Kate's picking in the third round. I'm just saying... There was no one had to dress up like Wilma Flintstone or Marge Simpson. It was just find the hottest chick who would let you fuck her and attempt to fuck her.
And you win.
Why? That's the game.
Well, there's more. What's
there so much? Why is there so much more than that for people?
Ruined because that's not enough anymore. I think that's why. The third highest fantasy was a mythical creature like a vampire, werewolf, and meanwhile, a quarter fantasized about cartoon characters, a sixth about an alien.
Okay, I think that's women fantasizing about vampires and werewolves, and I think that's dudes on their comic book characters.
Yeah,
that would be my guess.
Women have a neck thing, so maybe there is a vampire thing.
Remember when there was all those Twilight movies and stuff?
Blocked it out.
All that stuff. That was a big wave with women, wasn't it?
That sure was.
Yeah, and even those like romance novels and stuff. Like,
I don't
know.
I was confused by the romance novel that they drew the person, but that they had to have the person actually do it.
Stand there, just take the picture,
and then they would just take a fucking picture of Fabio on a horse and put on the cover.
Have you guys ever seen my pictures with Fabio? I did romance. I did like 4 different romance recreation novel pictures of Fabio.
You did?
On Mark in the Morning. Yeah, hold on.
All right, we'll see if we can find those. Okay. Yeah, I don't get all the fantasy, but
there's one.
Oh wow!
But they did the green screen after. I can't believe you pulled it up that fast.
That is good.
That's me. Height of my powers.
Wow.
Kneeling down.
I structured all those poses. I've seen a few dime store novels at the grocery store.
Like the cargo pants.
Yeah. I don't. Do you guys get? I don't get the fetish dudes. Like I don't get the like step on a cockroach in high heels.
No.
Like there's like just weird.
There's splashing.
What's
That's
that one?
like sitting in food.
Oh, I talked to. I interviewed.
That does sound good.
I don't know, dominatrix or whatever. One of the big ones. They had a whole place down by LAX. One of the big ones was being a horse. You know, like putting the bit in your mouth and pulling them around on the cart, you know? Like a naughty horse.
Coming back around to that problem of overabundance in the Western world. In the rest of the world, I'm not convinced they're doing this in places with real problems. I don't.
No, that makes sense.
No. Not real problems.
First
I don't
world.
think so. I don't think there's any
real problems.
There are no furries in Africa.
I tell you, the first. What is that, a Live Aid song?
It's about
and
Christmas.
There'll be no furries in Africa
this Christmas.
One of the first thoughts I ever had when I was talking to the dominatrix who's cracking the whip and calling everyone a dog, lick my boot, you dog, and all that kind of stuff. I said, it's only white guys. It's only rich guys. And she's like, absolutely. And I said, do you ever get a black guy? It's like, no.
Nope.
You ever get a Mexican? No. You never get a fucking garbage man or a contractor or a carpenter. Like, no. That's all guys who run.
CEOs.
Rich whitey.
Because they're giving out all the punishment all day and they want to feel a little submissive.
Yeah. The dude who's fucking toiling all day in the sun, like the roofer or the guys working in the coal mine or whatever that, he wants to pay, get his dick sucked, get a massage, have some Japanese chick who suds him down in a tub. You know what I mean? He wants to be the recipient
Pampered.
of it. The guy's in the corner office yelling at everyone all day.
No pushback.
He wants the opposite of what he's got.
He wants to be called a dirty boy.
Right. So they've never, I've talked to many of them. Wow. They've never. You don't even get a black dude or a Mexican dude, like even in a higher income bracket. They're like, we've been fucked with enough.
In the words of my older brother, brothers don't do that.
Yeah, they don't do that.
There's some things just like, no. It's like camping. No.
All right, let's bring it home, Gina Grad.
You got it. I'm Gina Grad, and that's the news. It's good to be Gronk.
Gina Grad. That was the news with Gina Grad.